G'day blokes, I'm Brett.
And I'm Bill.
And you're watching Bob TV.
And today, Brett, we're going to be talking about the Grumpy Bloke.
Yeah.
Managing your anger.
Ooh.
Stay tuned, guys. Flaming lightsaber. About as useful as an ashtray on a speedster bike.
Young pad bloke,
Hey, who the heck are you?
why do you carry on like a pork chop?
Where's Yoda?
Yeah, he couldn't make it. I'm Yoga, his third cousin twice removed. Sorry, it was short notice.
Fair income. You're a platypus. What would you know about the ways of the Force?
Let's begin your training. Activate your lightsaber.
I would, but it's a flaming pile of...
Calm your farm, pad bloke. You're like a bull in a china shop. Don't you know it senses your anger?
No wonder I'm angry. The hopeless thing lets me down every time I need it the most.
Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to rage. Rage leads to frustration. Frustration leads to resentment. Resentment leads to bitterness. And bitterness ultimately leads to revenge.
So is that a bad thing?
What? Of course it is. What's wrong with you? Breathe. Just breathe.
Hey, how's that pad bloke, eh? And just like him, Bill, you know, occasionally maybe we sort of get a bit grumpy, frustrated.
Yeah, look, life circumstances, people, let's be honest, they can trigger our emotions and sometimes fire us up, Brett.
Oh yeah, light our fuse.
Or push our buttons.
Oh.
Now, take a chill pill and focus your breathing.
Just breathe. Look, Master, it's working.
Ah, yeah, but it's red. Now it's angry, and you know you just can't use it when it's red.
Why? What colour should it be? Should it be blue?
Yeah, blue, green, yellow, you know, happy, calm colours, but not red. Red's not good.
Oh, that's right. That red's from the dark side. So what should I do, Master?
Journey to the Outer Rim Galaxy Chillax. She'll be right. Remember your training.
You call that training?
Just go, please. Breathe, breathe, just breathe.
And then there's those simple, self-inflicted things like not getting enough sleep.
True.
Yeah.
Or being hungry.
Ooh, or
Oh,
hangry.
hangry. Do not talk to me about being hangry.
Well, let's not go
Yeah,
there.
it's
No,
not a good
no.
thing.
Okay.
No.
Well, what about blokes like getting stuck in traffic?
Oh,
That's
no.
frustrating, isn't
That's
it?
the worst, Brett.
Yeah.
In fact, hey, let's check in with the pad bloke
Yep.
and see if he remembers his training.
Oh, yes.
Oh, flaming Starling 66. I told you not to take that route. Hey, listen, don't push my buttons. You know how I get. Oh, striking lightsaber. What was that? Oh, oh. Hey, pull over, bozo. We'll settle this like real men.
Hey, bozo, what's with the space rage? Couldn't you see the traffic?
Don't snap at me, young fool. There was a clear gap in front of you.
Hey, don't blame me for your impatience. Impatience leads to frustration. Frustration leads to incompetence. And incompetence leads to you being an idiot.
Right, that's it.
All right, mate. It's on for young and old. I'm going to take you down, you piece of galactic...
Wait, pad bloke. Remember your training. You can't win when the lightsaber is red.
Ah, yes, Master, that's right. Breathe. Breathe. You know what? I know how you feel, mate. This G33, it always gives me the wrong directions. It's so frustrating.
Oh, mate, tell me about it. Especially school times, eh? You know, I'm under so much pressure from the Empire. Deliver this, deliver that. Never ends.
Hey, my lightsaber's blue.
Oh, hey, mine too.
I feel like I've known you. Have we met somewhere before?
Yes, I am your father, mate.
Yeah, sorry, mate. It's this rage thing that I'm trying to control it. It sort of always happens when I put this helmet on. Anyway. Oh, sorry, mate. My bad. My bad. You all right? Good.
I guess that's where I get my anger issues.
You know what they say, Bill? Grumpy young blokes become grumpy
Yes,
old
they
men,
do.
and no one wants a pot simmering away that is one day going to explode and boil over.
No, and as blokes, if we don't learn how to manage our anger,
Yeah.
not only do we have the potential to hurt ourselves, but let's be honest, we have the potential to hurt others as well.
Yes, so let's go to our Bob interview with Nathan Flannery from Prison Fellowship, and let's get some strategies of how to deal with our grumpiness.
Thanks for having us, Nath. And just tell us a little bit about Prison Fellowship. What do you guys do?
Yeah, so Prison Fellowship is a ministry that
Yep.
essentially goes into prisons and runs courses, walks with people who find themselves in prison for whatever reason. And those courses can range from faith-based courses that are introducing who Jesus Christ is,
Yep.
through to courses around character and character development. We also work with the children of inmates and try and break the cycle of crime that often exists there. So we're all about restoring lives. We're all about bringing change into prisons and into people's lives who find themselves in the prison system.
That's fantastic. So bringing so much hope. Can you give us some encouragement to blokes out there, some strategies maybe how we can deal with anger issues?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think one of the things that you really find is that in prison you're expecting to find these terrifying, scary people, you know, who look like me, or you find these people that are looking terrifying and whatnot, but really they're just normal blokes. There's something we talk about in one of our courses, which is called Change of the Inside, called the Mad Minute.
Yes.
If you could go back and change one thing, one moment, what would it be? And you know, you find guys going back to this moment that, you know, they were discovered, you know, doing something wrong, or they made a decision in anger, and that decision has led them into the situation that they're in now. You know, you find that behind bars, but you also find that not behind bars. You find that, you know, I find that in my life, I can think of things that I wish I could go back and change, and mad minutes. I think of pants that I shouldn't have worn, or I can think of times that I've let anger get the best of me. Yeah. We've all had that mad minute where we go, I wish I could go back in time and change that.
Yes.
The reality is, we can't go back in time and change anything. This is not Avengers Endgame. This is not a moment where we can go, I'm rolling back the clocks so I can not do the thing that I did, but we can make decisions for what our future may look like. And this is something directly out of the same course that we give to inmates, and I think it's really transformative if we try and apply it to our lives, even outside of prison walls. And it's that your life follows the choices that you will make, and not just the choices you have made. It's easy to look back and go, well, my life's just on this trajectory now. I've had this mad minute, I've been a grumpy bloke for this long, you know, I've made this decision for this long, this is the trajectory that my life is on now. But in reality, it follows the choices that we will make. And we can change the trajectory of our life by changing the type of decisions that we make. When we have the opportunity you know, to lose the plot at someone, or be grumpy with our kids, to you know, be angry in traffic, all those kind of things, that is the moment we can make the decision to change that trajectory. And the second point that we then make is that self-control muscles are made stronger by each small victory. Every time we make a better decision, when we're ready to lose the plot, when we're ready to get angry, when we're ready to have that mad minute, even if it's a little moment, it starts to flex the muscles of better decision making, and it starts to give us the opportunity to do better in those situations.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Nath, and we really appreciate your time, and go Prison Fellowship. Good on you, mate. Cheers. Have you ever been to the Northern Territory? Yeah, I went on a crocodile tour. You may have been on one, where everyone is on the edge of their seat on the boat, waiting for this big croc to leap out and snap. And it's like that with some people. They're so snappy and so grumpy, and the people who live with them are like they have to tiptoe around them. Even the dog feels like he's walking on eggshells. There's a fantastic scripture that some people live like it's a motto for their lives. It says, be angry and do not sin. So that just says, hey, we all get angry now and then, but it's what we do with it. The next part says, don't let the sun go down on your anger. That is such a powerful verse there. And it's teaching us that the ball is in our court. It's up to us what happens next. Just let me stop before I have that mad minute. And let's exercise that, like Nathan said. Take a step back and let's think about what comes next. Sit down for a while, or find anything that works for you, whether it's going for a jog or a run, whatever it is. But mostly, talk about it. Talk to God about it. And with His help, and with the blokes around us, let's not be the angry bloke. Try it today.
Thanks for watching the episodes today, blokes.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification button.
See you next time on Bob TV.
If you'd like to know more about this topic or answers to life's big questions, check out BunchOBlokes.org.
Yeah, that'll do.